All right, so I have Joe here. He's gonna walk me through all the ins and outs of this body kit. I got a lot of questions. I'm just gonna start with, where does a project like this start?
Based on our experience, the way we see and we're analyzing all the hard work we're gonna go facing on this car, on this project, the only thing we're not touching on the car is the roof or the doors. I mean, obviously the door is gonna take a panel that we're gonna insert. So the smartest way part is just start with the doors and then work our way through towards the back of the quarter panels and then towards the front of the fenders.
Okay, so that's kind of like your concrete point.
Itself.
Those aren't moving.
We'll start with the doors.
That's not moving.
We're not moving anything on the doors. The original doors are staying. We're not doing any minor modification or anything, except for the holes that hold the panels, the fiberglass panels. That's pretty much it.
So that's just like a little insert piece that I think we have them over
the
here.
insert pit, yeah, the insert piece.
A little insert. Which one's that side? I think. No, it'd be this one. Yeah, let's check it out.
Which is this one.
Oh my God.
Part of the
big
puzzle,
old shelf.
you can say. We lined it up already and then we made holes already. So
you're anchoring off of these points?
Yeah, our guide is the holes for the mirror pretty much. And then the mold from the back, how the way it sits, obviously, it's that's our guide. We start from there and then we start building the car. Obviously for me, it's easier if I start lining up the fenders, lining up the hood, and then we keep going on the front bumper. And there's a lot of adjustment. We're gonna have to grind and do fiberglass bodywork, right? Because the mold itself,
I mean, everything, little tiny bits like this that kind of need to get perfected.
High spots, low spots, yeah. There's ripples on the fiberglass itself. Even though it's a good Veilside body kit, right? But like anything else, it's gonna have work. It needs work, modification.
Well, I remember that Bomex kit for that car actually.
Well, in the Supra, it's a lot less work. I mean,
yeah, this is a lot of work.
We've done a few Supras, so we know pretty much where to cut, modify, right? But on this thing is like we're talking about building the whole car. Every single panel needs repair. It's an RX7, but we're building something new, right? And it needs work. It needs work like anything else.
You've been working on body kits for a long time.
We've done a lot of work, but I can say that this RX7 is it's gonna be one of the toughest ones.
Wow.
It's a big project. I mean, I don't recommend it to anyone that's just a beginner.
Yeah.
Because it is a big nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of going all the way back here and these quarter panels aren't cut yet. You know, these things are just sitting on there. There we go. Yeah, it's just sitting on there right now, but this entire quarter panel is gonna have to get cut.
I have my own ways, my own ideas. The gap is going away if we let this quarter panel fiberglass piece sit the way it is. I mean, obviously it's longer. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it. I mean, make it shorter so that we can actually have the original gap on the door, right? Because the way it sits, it's gonna rub. Either I can grind the door, but remember that we have that insert already built.
Yep.
So either we're gonna have to modify the insert. I'd rather just modify the quarter panel, make it shorter, so we have a nice gap, right? Consistent. Same as the back latch. Back latch, quarter panel's rubbing.
Do you know how much wider this kit is? I mean, we can see inside of here, that's where the tail light ends before, and that's where it ends now. It's crazy.
It's like 7 inches, about between 6 and 7 inches wider.
Wow.
On each side. Yeah, it is a big body kit.
Yeah. So you said that you're gonna be working on the doors first, kind of going forward and back.
We start with the doors. We start with the doors. I'll jump to the front, right? Fix the fenders. I mean, make the hood line up, right? And then leave the best for last. Where you gotta cut the quarter panels in the back, make the quarter panels, the fiberglass pieces sit the proper way. Anything you move might affect later on, right? So you gotta keep in mind everything that you're doing, the way you're doing it. So that is why I'm saying it's not an easy task building this RX7. And then obviously, after bodywork, gel coating the whole car, right? The paintwork shows up.
Is that going to be hard, the paintwork?
The paintwork's going to be hard too.
What
it's
about
not going to be
like
easy.
The orange is going to be up in the door sill area, right? Most of it's going to be kind of orange and black?
Half and half. We have black and then the tangerine orange that goes in the center.
We were talking about how long it's going to take to paint this car. You were talking about it's going to be like 3-4 days in the booth.
Based on my experience, having it tack cloth already in the spray booth, masked and everything, about 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah, so we shoot the black, shoot the sealer for the orange, and then take our time and shoot the clear coat. Shooting the clear coat around these edges, the wing and everything. It's gonna take more time.
What about the kit itself? Is there anything that concerns you gap-wise? Is there anything that stands out good,
gap-wise on the kit is the main issue. Either they're too big or they're too short. They're uneven. They're not on the spot where they're supposed to. I mean, there's ups and downs, right? I mean, the areas where it was glued on. I mean, molded on.
That's right, because most of these pieces, they're not one piece.
They're not one piece.
Four pieces or something like that.
No, they're numerous pieces that we have detached.
So I think this right here would be a prime example of the inside piece and the outside piece needing to be molded into one, but there's going to be a lot of finagling, a lot of fine tuning with these kits.
Yeah, there is. Even though that once we have the body kit already lined up and then with bodywork, and then we know for a fact that that's the spot where it's gonna be, we're gonna glue it on with the adhesive for the panels, and then that's it. There's no more RX7 going back. I mean, glues on, and then
once these are glued on, this door panel, I mean, let's see, I think on the other side we already have cuts made, right? We already have some drill holes.
Yeah, started making holes for the door panels.
Yeah, so you're saying earlier this is going to be the anchor point.
These are the guides. These are my guides. The holes for the mirror that I have, so I can guide myself and putting the panel on.
Wow.
And these holes that are gonna hold the panel on to its place. Besides, once we know for a fact that everything's lined up and everything looks beautiful, we're gonna glue on all the panels. And then obviously for reinforcement, they go screwed on from the back.
Wow.
And then we still have the headlights. We have to assemble and pre-fit. Make sure they don't rub, or if we have to modify anything. Obviously, yeah, there will, right? Because you see right away that line doesn't match the line on the bumper. And the bumper's already bolted on.
So most of this kit's already kind of put together? Like bolted on at semi-permanent location?
It's bolted on, not perfectly, because it still needs modification cuts. The fender on the bottom is not attached because the fiberglass itself is hitting already on the body and it's not letting it go all the way in. That's why there's a gap between the skirt, right?
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, little things
that's
like
the issue that we have. We gotta build a longer neck. Well, I don't know if there's anything on the kit. Longer neck so we can reach it, so we can pump some gas. And then obviously we're modifying the gas cap. It's gonna take a different bracket so we can put it on. And
are we using the factory gas cap?
I'm not sure if whatever came in the kit.
I don't think we have anything from the kit.
Yeah, I don't know if they're requiring for us to use the original gas kit. I mean the gas cap.
Yeah.
This coming week, we're gonna start doing some more bonding and grinding in fiberglass.
Lovely. Well, I think I need to come back when we cut those quarter panels because I might cry a little bit. I might cry when you cut those quarter panels.
It's gonna be tough.
It's not gonna be fun, but it's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be tough. I know.
Yeah.
I tried seeing if there's a way of just saving the car, saying like we don't have to cut the quarter panels, but there's no other way we have to cut the quarter panels. So get ready for that.
Yeah, I am not excited. Well, honestly, one thing that trips me out is all these little hardware bits.
Oh, yes.
Like, none of us really, I mean, I guess you knew it was in the kit, but like, when you see it in person, all the little pieces, like, look at that. That's gonna need
Work.
That's gonna need work.
Exactly. It's not, you see right away, it's not shaped properly.
Yeah.
And then we gotta take care of them because as we're shooting the gel coat and we're shooting the primers, the sealers, we don't want any built up on the sides. So that's gonna be an extra task, right? Taking care of them, cleaning them up so that they're visible once the car's painted. They don't see all built with material, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
This wing looks
it
so
is a big
sweet.
project, but nothing new for us that
Yeah.
we haven't done before.
Yeah.
So
Sweet. Well, it's cool to see this car and this car both getting
Supra.
worked on at the same time. You know, this car isn't ours. This is a customer build. You guys are going to hear more about that one in a coming video, but Joe's our guy. He's the guy that takes care of all this stuff. But I think that's it for today, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed just seeing everything that's going on with this build, talking to Joe and getting a little insight on what's going on. In coming videos, you guys are going to see body work. You guys are going to see paint prep, a lot of fiberglass and body work flying. But it'll be fun, and I hope you guys enjoy the process, and we'll see you guys in the next one.